Hi everyone, welcome to my next live. It looks like I'm having technical issues. Just bear with me. I've literally started my just bear with me. I'm going live on Facebook and YouTube. I believe I've started two YouTubes accidentally. So just bear with me while I just fix that up. Okay, it looks like I can't go live on Facebook either. Hi, Princess. Hi, New. Okay, I'm just coming to you live on Tuesday, the 21st of July. Okay, so it looks like I've started two lives, so I'm just going to... Great, thank you. All right, I'm just going to delete one of them on YouTube because I've started two lives. I'm not sure how I've done it, so I'm just doing that. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay, so I've just got the one live. Okay, and the keyboard's over there. All right, so I'm coming to you live on Facebook and YouTube. Now my Facebook's not working. All right, so welcome everyone. Welcome to Rhonda's readings. So I'm doing a live psychic readings. Thank you for everyone that tuned in on Monday for my live. I did a just a quick sort of thing because I basically had 100 videos. So that's what I did. So with I've got 35 lives and about 65. I'm just restarting my phone now. And then about 65 sort of vlogs. So it was actually my 100th video. So that's why I did a quick live on Monday, and that was just sort of like a question answer. And I also started, before this class, I started my my first online term, so teaching psychic development. So I did that class. You're still welcome to attend previous classes, future classes if you like. Okay. Okay, so I just glimpsed and I saw that someone said I'd like to ask a few questions. I do these lives on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. For that reason, I only answer one question per person. So make sure the question that you want to know is, make sure that the question you ask is what you want to know the most. Okay, I'm just typing in my website. So if you did want to book in a future or a more in-depth reading, have a look at Rhonda's readings, and I've got a shop tab for that to show you what I do. So I do readings, and I also do sort of like email readings and that sort of thing. I've got some exciting developments. Hopefully, I've got something in the works with a different collaboration, but I can't announce that yet. It's not confirmed. It's in Australia, it's sort of things sort of settled down a bit with the virus, and then we thought we could start planning on going to future psychic fairs, but we've sort of had a second wave, which I predicted, but so everything's still up in the air. So I don't have any sort of future dates confirmed, just sort of some online things. All right, so just bear with me. I'm just going to start my phone again, and I'm going to try to start my Facebook live at the same time. Sorry, so just bear with me. I'm just literally just going to do a live on my phone and put that in front of me. Okay, so I've restarted my phone. Hopefully the live starts, but it doesn't seem to be working. Anyway, that's fine. I'll go on with the questions on YouTube. Hi, Princess. Hi, Nav. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Jeff. Hi AP, hi MM, and Bridget. I have. All right, so I'll start answering your questions. So I've got some oracle cards with me. No, I can't seem to start. That's okay. Just bear with me. I'm just going to make a comment. Excuse me, just saying that I'm on YouTube only tonight. Can't do Facebook. All right, so that's the first time I haven't been able to go live on Facebook. But anyway. Okay, so well, got 13 people watching. So please let me know where you're watching from on YouTube as well. It's always interesting to know. Okay, so I did see questions. Princess A said, I asked this question in the last live as well. Will I visit my mum this week and stay there? I'm feeling no, actually. And I normally feel yes. Like I feel like the energy's already there, as in you both want that to happen. It's like it's not happening for not trying. Um, I'm just feeling like no due to circumstance. Um, yeah, it actually feels like it's there's an obstacle in or a distance in getting there. Like that's why it's not happening. But it feels like energetically you're already there. Like you're both you and your mum are in each other's thoughts. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up, Princess A. But thank you for that question. Okay, now beautiful sunflowers. Thank you for that. Nav has asked, will Amma and Bath, the Sagittarius, reach out before July ends? I'm not sure what that question means, but I'm getting a yes to it, but it's not a strong yes. Like I'm getting sort of like 60-40, as in 60% yes, 40% no. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like it's like it's going to be, and I'm showing a clock and I'm showing the minutes and the seconds. So I feel like it's going to be close to when July ends. So I feel like it will happen, but if it's not at the end of July, it'll be in August. So I hope that makes sense. Don't quite understand that question, but that's okay. I can still tune into the energy. Okay, Nicole has asked, hi, you're staying well during these times. Yes, I am. Thank you, Nicole. What will be my next big move in my life journey? Please and thank you. Well, I'm feeling like it's okay. I'm feeling like it's almost like rather Nicole, so you're quite an intelligent woman and you have always thought with your head and made very logical decisions. But I'm feeling like, Nicole, the logic has gotten you as far as it has. Now it's about feeling and making heartfelt decisions. So I'm feeling like the next big move in your life journey will be almost like making decisions, making heartfelt decisions rather than logical decisions. Because I feel like that, like the hard work and the logic and the reasoning's already been done. So it's not like that's going to be switched off, but I feel like you, rather than, if you're having a conversation and you hear yourself saying, I think, then sort of take a step back and go with I feel. That's what I'm feeling. It's like the logical process has taken you so far, but now it's got to be more heartfelt. And I don't, and it doesn't even feel like that's related to a relationship. It actually feels like it's heartfelt decisions around all aspects of your life. So not just a relationship. So again, that it's the logical mind that makes you think of a relationship and heartfelt, but it's actually other aspects because there's changes, Nicole, around work people and almost like the place and duties of people. So, but it's got to be a bit sort of more heartfelt in those decisions, and that's like it's keeping current with people's situations is what I'm feeling, rather than being logical. Because if you approach the work situation logically, then it won't. It's not workable, is what I'm being shown. All right, but good luck with that, Nicole. Okay, so Jeff. Okay, All right, probably ask another question. Billy J said, "When do you see me learning silver? Will it be worth it?" I'm being shown a 2 and a 4, and I feel like that's months, not weeks or days. I'm feeling like you're going to start, and it's going to be sort of like the connection or the starting of it will be in 2 months, Billy J. But then in 4 months, it'll be more of a routine. So it's like there's an initial connection, and then there's the routine to that. So I hope that makes sense to you, Billy J. Please let me know where you're watching from as well, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. And Bridget, you can ask a question. Hi. You don't need to ask permission to ask a question. That's okay. I would like to know where you're watching from. No one's actually told me. USA, Jakira, thank you. Jakaru, sorry. But that's a big place. Whereabouts in the USA? It's always interesting looking at the analytics on my YouTube channel, seeing where people are watching from. It's really quite, yeah, it's like I've had people watching from the Middle East and stuff. It's really amazing. Okay. All right. AP has said, "Hi, Rhonda. Nice to see you again. Thank you. Likewise, AP. Can I please get your insight into my next job and when it will be?" Okay, I've got a 3 for that. I'm actually feeling like it feels more like 3 weeks than sort of 3 months. I actually feel like AP, you've already made the connection. It's like the energy of the people that you're working with or working for is already in your energy. So it's perhaps not as sort of formal or rigid as getting your next job, because I feel like it's either going to be a word of mouth or you'll be suggested for something. I'm feeling like the man around that work, it's probably going to sound awful, but what I'm feeling is he's got a bit of a speech impediment. Like because my mouth is just, suddenly my mouth feels really dry, like I can't get out the words. It's almost like he gets frustrated in the way he speaks because he can't speak as quickly as his mind. So he may stutter or something like that. But there's a male around you with that sort of energy tuning into that question, AP. But good luck with that. Hi, Vanessa. How you going? Vanessa would like to know, "Hi, Rhonda. I would love to know if you see any big windfalls coming my way, please, soon, please." I am feeling a windfall, but it's not as big as you think, and it doesn't feel. It feels like it's more important than money. It's almost like a completion of energy spent, and by that it's not even. It's kind of like hard work, but it's more what's fair. I'm feeling. So there's a windfall in terms of clearing the energy and helping you declutter. So I hope that makes sense, Vanessa. Oh, thank you, AP. I appreciated it. Thanks for that. Thank you so much to the people who've contacted me. If you look on my website, rondasreadings.com, you can see my contact details. I've had people contact me with testimonials and validations and that sort of thing. So thank you. Really appreciate it. I've also had people email me telling me where they're watching from. Thanks for that, but you don't need to. You can just type it in. I don't mind. It's not me being, it is me being nosy, because it's always cool to find out where people are and, ask how life is where you are. All right. Okay, so MM has said, "Want to travel Saudi Arabia. When do you see me going there?" I'm feeling like whatever time frame you want to go, I'm being told 3. Like if it's say 2 months, then it's 6 months. So whatever you're planning, it's going to be 3 times as long as you're planning, is what I'm told. So I'm not being drawn to any particular month because I feel like, and that's, I don't know whether you're planning, but you're like changing the time frame or something, like whether that's a range of dates, like a 2 to 6 months, or 4 to 12 months. Um, yeah, I'm just feeling like the amount of time in your mind is multiplied by 3 because you've actually got, yeah, you've basically got stuff to organize, and it's like people and things to organize. Is what I'm feeling. So it's not as simple as just going on a plane and going. You've got energy around that you need the time to do, rather than it's like you'll go there and you'll enjoy it more if you've done that. All right. Hi, Bridget. Okay. All right. So, Jeff, now you've got your question. Awesome. Do you or my guides have any advice for me to ascend spiritually and open my third eye? Interesting you said third eye, because as I started reading your um, question, my eyes were just, I felt like light was flickering in my eyes. You've got, I feel like that's a strong connection. I'm not, yeah, I'm being told that you're clairvoyant and claircognizant. You've got a clear knowing and clear sight, but you've got an interesting way of seeing the world. I feel like you've always seen things differently. Literally, if you're in the same lecture with different people, you'll notice something no one else notices. Or if you're, interviewing someone for a job, you'll pick up on an aspect of the life that someone else doesn't notice. So you've got a very interesting way of seeing things. So it's interesting. It's like in tune as it is. Um, I'm being shown basically. I'm basically being shown flickering lights, Jeff. I feel like lights are, well, my TV just switched off as I did that. Um, I feel like you're getting connections from spirit through electronic devices and through lights flickering, or you're shown light. And I've got a light here as well, and the light's literally just vibrating, tuning into energy. So a few spooky things going on, but I feel like your guides are shouting at you just in connecting with you, because you've got quite a clear connection, but you're perhaps I'm feeling like you're perhaps, Jeff, sort of maybe thinking of it too narrowly, rather than just let sit back and let messages come to you in different ways. Like literally, then literally try it. Say if that's a good thing, let me smell licorice or whatever it is. So just have a bit of a practice with that. Thanks, Jeff. Hi, Yasmin. Yeah, I'm well, thank you, Yasmin. Yasmin's feeling empty and a bit lost in life. Is there any guidance from spirit? Be kind to yourself, Yasmin. I'm feeling like you're it's almost like, when you've just moved out of home and you're excited and you want to do everything, and then you sort of, but the novelty sort of wears off. You think, oh, I've got to do my washing and I've got to do my cooking and that sort of thing. I'm feeling like a bit of like excitement but disappointment. That's what I'm feeling. Um, I'm just feeling like take baby steps, like literally do things at your own pace, and don't although I don't feel anyone bad around you energetically, like don't like do things at your own time, rather than the times that, or expectations that, or limitations that other people place on you. So that way, things that you're more limited on, you'll do in your own time and not feel bad about that. But also things that you excel at or really want to do or are motivated to do, you'll be able to flourish rather than be limited by what other people feel. So I'm feeling like you're just getting used to your own energy and literally do it at your own pace is what I'm told, Yasmin. And be kind to yourself. Like literally don't place any unrealistic expectations on yourself. Just say, I'm going to have a good week this week, and I'm going to learn, say, 2 new things. And then you'll learn 4 kind of thing. So yeah, just be kind to yourself, Yasmin. But thank you for that. Okay, Benjamin has said the land of sand isn't worth visiting unless you make glass for a living. Well, that depends on what you're talking about. I live across the road from the beach, and there's plenty of sand, and it's definitely worth visiting. Okay, Bridget has asked. Okay, Benjamin has said psychic readers don't live long in Muslim countries. Well, luckily for me, I've only visited Muslim countries. I haven't actually lived there, and I didn't broadcast that I was psychic either. I was actually a scientist when I visited Muslim countries, and I didn't. I think I said on my visa that I was a waitress or something just to make it um, quite easy. All right. All right. Bridget has said, I'd like to know why my ex messaged me, please. Okay. I'm not getting a message as to why, but I feel bad about it. I really don't like your ex's energy. And it's not even a feeling of time wasting. It's almost like um, it kind of feels, Bridget, like using you as a measure, almost like this person's done this for me, so you can do this for me because you didn't when we were together, so you can do this. So it feels almost like a bit of energy of trying to use you or trying to use your energy. Yeah, I just don't like the energy actually, so I would ignore that. I certainly wouldn't rush to please or to do anything for them. That's what I'm feeling. It's not. I don't feel like you'd get back together. I feel like if you did get back together, you wouldn't stay for very long because you'd sort of, yeah, you'd not only see the same things happening, but happening quicker or more radically. All right, but good luck with that, Bridget. All right, I've got Ritz ready from Dubai. Sorry, I'm just reading that. Excuse me, I'm just having a cup of tea. I had a late dinner. What's the reason my boyfriend doesn't trust me end of August? Or the reason he gets distance? Someone told me this before. Yeah, trust is a big thing. It's a bit. It's almost like it's almost like a. Oh, and thank you for letting me know where you're watching from as well. Um, okay, I'm feeling like a bit of a 1950s energy. You know, like men earn the money, men make the money, whereas it's a different time. Women can be educated. Women can earn their own money. You know, you don't have to have. You can have separate bank accounts if you want. Um, I'm feeling like he feels like he makes the money or more money or has more money, so he makes the decisions about money. And I don't feel like that's going to change. It would suit someone who was just happy with that, but I'm not feeling like you will be. And even, you know, if you had children, I feel like he'd give you gift vouchers or something to buy things for their kids or like not. Yeah, it just feels very controlling about money. I don't like his energy. It's fine if a woman is happy with that, but I don't feel that you would be. So I just feel like he doesn't trust. It's not just you. It's he's like his views of a male in a relationship is what I'm feeling. Yeah, but thank you for that, Ritz. Yeah, so you've got a few things to think about with that relationship. I don't feel that it's going to change that much. All right, thank you, Nicole. All right, Sunflower said, when will A get married? Will she be happy? I got a yes for the happiness. Okay, with the with the marriage, I feel like one's really keen and the other's keen but is procrastinating. It's almost like, well, what's the rush? We're going to be together. Whereas the other one's like, I just want to do it, and I just want to love you so much. I want to get married. So I'm I'm feeling like a bit of a mixed energy with the time frame, but I do feel like there'll be happiness in that marriage. Yeah. It's a weird energy. It's almost feels like a yeah, it just feels quite different with the expectations of the different people. All right, but thank you for that, sunflower. Vivian has said, "Hi, is there anything good coming that I can look forward to?" Okay, I'm feeling like health-wise, you'll be breathing easier. It's like things are more regular or more even. I'm feeling like there's a happy plateau health-wise, Vivian. Um, and it's kind of like I don't know whether you've been advised to have like a procedure. It doesn't feel like major, like a procedure or something, but you don't need to because things are more even, is what I'm feeling. So whatever sort of was worrying you, I feel like don't worry because it's not as much of a worry. And, the more energy you put into worrying, the more you'll attract it, kind of thing. Okay, Melanie said, "Hi, Rhonda. Just wanted to know if my dad has any messages from the other side." Okay, you've got a gentleman. You've actually got two men on the other side, Melanie. One's very tall and one's very stocky. They're both tall, but the taller one is thinner than the other. Um, it's there's a okay, and they're both talking. I can't tell which one's which talking. Um, there's an acknowledgement of just like the mess and the crap, like the paperwork and the way things were left. Just an apology and an acknowledgement that they should have left things in better order. Um, it feels like they're relatives, but it feels like the man with your dad was more known to him than you. Like he's saying that he knew you through your dad's eyes. So when your dad spoke about you, um, yeah. So there's an acknowledgement of things not being in as orderly as they should have. Um, he's also showing me like a watch. Like there's timing was an issue with him. He's saying he had bad timing in your life. He should have been there for you at times, but wasn't at other times. So it's sort of a bit of that, but I do feel like he tried his best with his situation. Um, there's a lot of love there. He likes the people around you, Melanie. He's saying you've got a good network of people around you. You can be um, you can be very independent. You don't ask for help, but he's acknowledging that you've got help and support around you when you need it. Yeah, but that's an interesting connection with your dad. Um, and did you have nicknames for each other? Because he's showing me, he's, I don't know whether you didn't call him dad or you called him something other than dad, and he would react by calling you something other, or he'd call you something and then you'd call him something. It's like feels like a cultural thing or a comedic sort of pair of names that you had for each other. Yeah, but thank you for that, Melanie. Yeah, nice connection. Thanks, Nicole. Hey, Jakira. Okay, my screen's jumping. Okay, lots of technical issues tonight. I'll try to go on live on Facebook again. I'll see if that works. Just bear with me. I'll just try that because I did restart my phone. Okay, so I'll just try to go live again on Facebook. No, I don't think it's working. No, it doesn't. Facebook doesn't like me tonight. Zoom doesn't like me. YouTube doesn't like me. And Facebook doesn't like me. Okay, so just bear with me. I'm just having to scroll back to check. Okay. So Jakira D. No, it couldn't start. That's okay. Jakira D said, "Do you see a relationship between me and an Azura Taurus in the future. Okay, I've got a no to that. I feel like you're in each other's energy and there's a relationship as such, but not the relationship in the way that you are feeling. So it's not a discontinuation of being around each other, but just not a relationship in that sense. It actually just doesn't feel like timing is right. So it's kind of like don't force it, but staying in each other's energy. It's like that sort of energy is building when it's the right time. I'm feeling like timing is not right. And I know that's a weird thing to pick up on because I normally sort of get like a yes or no, but I don't feel like not starting a relationship is going to mean the end of it or never being in a relationship. Okay, you're watching from the USA. Thanks for that. Okay, and Melanie's watching from Sydney. Awesome. And Benjamin's from Alaska. Wow. Okay. Old Russia. Jakira's from in Alabama. Wow. Okay. Ruby has said, hi, when will Scorpio reach out to me? I feel like he already is. He's if okay, when I said I was laughed at, so it might be a masculine female. It's I feel like he's already trying to reach out to you. It's yeah, that's what I'm being told. He's already trying to reach out to you. So something's there is a bit of a blockage there, but it feels like soon because he's already trying. That energy's already there. Okay, Lisa has asked, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, and let me know where you're watching from. Thanks to the people who have let me know where they're watching from. Okay, Lisa said, hi Rhonda, watching from Sydney. Could you please do a reading for me if anything comes up? Okay, nothing's coming up. I'm being told patience. Lisa, it's kind of like and it's not, I don't actually feel like it's directly your energy. It feels like the energy of people around you. It's almost like people around you are losing patience with each other. But that energy is starting to affect you with the change of dynamics and the frustration. That's what I'm feeling. The card I got for you is no doubt. I will eventually achieve success because I don't allow myself to doubt. So I feel like that is around, it's almost like communication around you needs to be improved and people being a bit more patient and tolerant of each other is going to help that. And you've got to set out that intention, manifest that intention, and with no doubt is what I'm feeling. All right, thank you for that, Lisa. Okay, Brave Hearts SQ said, when will I have a serious relationship? How will it be? I'm feeling that the key word in that is serious. It's almost like sometimes you don't take yourself seriously, and then other times you take yourself too serious, is what I'm being shown. So there's something about the meaning of that word to you. I'm not being shown a time because I'm being told that time is dependent on you. And it's almost like you've got an expectation of sort of dating and then suddenly being in a serious relationship, but it actually takes longer than that. And it's almost like just enjoy the moment rather than place serious expectations on someone early on because that's going to scare them off. So I hope that makes sense. A little bit of a it's more, I feel like that question, Brave, is more about your perception of the relationship. So I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, and good luck with that. Okay, thanks, AP. Joya said, what do you see for me, please? Okay. Straight away, joy. I feel like like you need to move, like shake away the energy. It's almost like shake away the stale energy is what I'm feeling. Yeah, there's a bit of staleness about your energy. I don't know whether you've not cleared away old relationship or like this, yeah. And something about it's almost like you think about it so much you want to pull your hair out is what I'm feeling. Okay, the card I got for you is friendship. Special friends are there to help me and bring me strength during difficult times. So that's friendship. So yeah, it's a little bit of so both the last two readings were the energy is a bit with Brave it's more about perception, but with you, Joy, it's it's more sort of it's part of it's also about communication as well with you, Joy. It's like it's almost like you go to talk and there's times when you go to speak and your voice is alone, go to speak and your voice is quite loud. You've got to almost like find your power and find your balance of that power. And with the friendship, it's like setting boundaries. So setting boundaries will help keep you strong and keep your voice more consistent. So I hope that makes sense, Joy. All right, so I've got Princess Nia said, "Hi Rhonda, when do you see I will be in a relationship?" It actually feels like you're quite in a good place now. Oh, thank you. I've just got a new subscriber, Lisa, to my channel. So please subscribe to Rhonda's readings and share the video with your friends as well. Let them know that I do my lives every Tuesday at 7 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. All right. I'm not actually getting a time frame, Princess. Yeah, it feels like it's that energy sort of there, and it feels like you've got options as well of who you want to be in a relationship with. So it's not so much when will I be in a relationship, but who with, which one will I choose? Is what I'm feeling, Princess. Okay. Oh, hi Tracy from Rocky. How you going? All right, Honeybear said, I feel like Jay will leave me soon. Is that right? Do you see us together? I'm actually not feeling anytime soon. I'm feeling like Jay's differing in priorities, but it's almost like you've got to both communicate better to stand within your own power. And literally say, look, I can tell that something's not right. What's on your mind? What are you worried about? Kind of thing. And I feel like that would really go a long way. Because you're kind of in that territory where, like, if you worry about something, you attract what you fear. Like, if you're worried he's going to leave you, then he will leave you, as opposed to just talking it out, and it's not actually about that in the first place. So I hope that makes sense, Honeybee. Okay. So Tracy has asked, what do you see for me with D? Okay, I'm seeing an interesting time. I have a good feeling about D. It feels like it's almost like D's energy is chilled out a lot, and you've got a bit of a calming and a healing influence on D, Tracy. But you've also got that energy about your relationship where you can have fun and be spontaneous. I'm just feeling like D needs a bit more balance. Like you're more balanced than D. He's a bit. It's almost like if you are fun and spontaneous, he'll want that all the time until he sort of calms down. It's almost like a kid on a sugar high. When he's like that, he's got to sort of calm down. I'm feeling like he's got to and I don't know whether his diet's not very good or he's got a bit of sugar highs and lows kind of thing. But I do see good things with D. And it feels like it'll be an interesting relationship. You're both got quite interesting and diverse sort of skills and work and life experience. So it would be quite interesting, that relationship. All right, thank you for that, Tracy. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I'm on Facebook, Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. I normally do my lives on Facebook, but it's not working, so I'm just on YouTube. Obviously, YouTube Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. I do release videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My Mondays and Wednesdays are feel-good vlogs, so either I'm teaching psychic development, or I'm telling you something about myself, or doing spirit animals, or meeting other cool psychic people. And my Fridays are always recipes. If you want to see a cooking psychic, I've got this Friday one's okay, but next Friday's a bit of a cooking disaster. if you want to watch that, I made something that tasted interesting. It didn't quite work out. Yeah, so that's my YouTube channel. So please subscribe to my channel. Please share with your friends. I'm also on Twitter at Psychic Rhonda. Yeah, Psychic Rhonda. I'm also on Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. Actually, sorry, Twitter is at Rhonda Psychic. And I'm also teaching psychic development as well. I do fortnightly classes. So I just finished a class this evening, and I'll be doing another class on Tuesday fortnight. If you have a look at if I've touched on something, obviously I only do one reading per person, but if I've touched on something that you want to go into more depth in, have a look at my shop on my website, rondasreadings.com, and you can see my other products. I've got email readings and flower readings, photo readings, personalized numerology reports, things like that, if you wanted to go into more depth. And I can do that regardless of where you are overseas as well. And I'm also on Psychic TV Australia, so ptvaustralia.com.au. I'm PIN 9897. I tend to log in after I've done my live as well. So if there's anything you want to connect with me straight after the reading, I'll be logged into that. Otherwise, connect with me on my shop. All right, so I'm just looking back at Honeybee. I think I read you, but the message is retracted now, so I can't see it. Okay, Rosie A has said, do you see me receiving money anytime soon, even if it's a little? Okay, tuning into that, I've suddenly got really sore shoulders. So I feel like you're quite burdened around money. Like, to me, shoulder back pain energetically means you're feeling unsupported. So I'm not feeling that you're getting money anytime soon, but I do feel like you get what you need. So I do feel like you're getting enough to maintain yourself, and what you need is what I'm feeling. So I hope that makes sense. Good luck with that, Rosie, and try to work out a budget, or even get help working out a budget. I feel like you need to have more of a routine with the money side of things. Thanks, Vanessa. Okay, so I'm going to be doing up until oh, interesting, Tracy. Thanks for showing that. That's what I felt with so it wasn't a blood sugar level, it's more the mood. Okay. So I'm going to be finished up shortly. Thank you, Tracy. So my last reading will be Kay Kizzy for tonight. Okay, so my screen keeps jumping. Rapali has asked, will Rashri Palmer praise in today's interview, and if I'll be hired by a Zenny company? I got I got a yes that you'll be hired, but with the interview, I'm feeling like the interview panel will be different. So whether he'll come in but have to go, or there'll be a substitute for him. So there's a bit of it's not what you expect for that. It's just sort of not what you expect, but I feel like the outcome would be good. Eagle has said, when do you see my acne getting better? I'm actually drawn to a few months. I feel like you've changed something recently, but I can see you making another change with the cream or lotion or something you're using, and that's going to actually help with the acne, but it's going to take a few months for that to happen. Hi, anything for me, Wollongong. Thanks, Mina. Okay, have you got a cold? I suddenly had to blow my nose tuning into your energy, Mina. I'm feeling like your clairvoyance is coming through a lot stronger. Like you're getting a lot more visual content, messages and dreams and synchronicities. So certainly on the psychic side of things, it's really fine tuning things. And I feel like there's a family situation that you're seeing clearly. It's almost like it feels like a sister energy, like an auntie or a sister energy, someone that is meant to help you, but you've been helping her more. I'm feeling like you're going to see things a bit more clearly about her, about not what her motives were, but what her circumstances were and why she behaved that way. So that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, but thank you for that. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Kay Gizzy. Hi, Sylvia. Thanks, Princess. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Appreciate the new subscribers. Thank you. Okay, so Sylvie19 has said, what are my current energies and any advices for me? Sylvia. Okay, I'm straight away tuning into energies, Sylvia. I'm feeling confusion and my throat is killing me. I don't know who's got the sore throat around you. Yeah, I'm feeling confusion. It's like I don't know whether there's conflict with family, siblings, or close friends around you. It's almost like, you know, when you're just dying to speak and as soon as you start speaking, like your throat hurts from talking, and it's almost like a feeling of you're going to be sick trying to get things out. So whatever the conflict is around you, Sylvia, I feels like it's escalating to the point where people are really going to overly communicate how they feel, and that's going to help clear that energy for that to be more settled. But just don't be surprised by the quieter people having a lot to say, because I feel like their quietness is not a reflecting of not having an opinion. It's just they haven't spoken as yet. Oh, I skipped you. Did I find a donuts? Okay. All right. So I'll do find a donuts first. Will A message me and when? Don't know why he went silent. Yeah, I feel like he will message you. There's a lot of stuff going on in A's energy. I feel like a lot of concern around other people is what I'm feeling. So there's a bit of yeah. Sorry guys, my screen keeps jumping, so I hope I haven't missed anyone. Yeah, so I'm feeling like there's sort of like a lot of energy around that, and it's got to sort of even out a bit. Is what I'm feeling. So that's quite a common thing I'm picking up tonight, with that sort of energy being a bit sort of like almost like energy levels, like a mood energy levels. So someone's just confirmed that for one of them. Okay, so Anastasia, just if you can repeat that question, because I honestly didn't see your name. Okay, so Kizzy has said, does my spirit guide agree that I made the right decision walking away from connection with AQ? Yes. Yes, I feel they do. It's almost like the timing could have been better, but there wasn't going to be a better timing with the circumstance. So it's okay. The decision's been made now. So yeah, it feels good. I feel like you still need to reflect on that relationship. It's almost like for your sort of personal growth and what you've learned from that connection. There's still a bit of learning from that. I feel like you've been through the motions for the learning, but you've not perhaps understood the message. So I just feel a bit of learning from that. So I hope that makes sense, Kizzy. But yeah, hold your head up high, girl, because you've done the right thing. Okay, so great, beautiful. Thank you, Kizzy. Yeah, just have confidence in yourself because you're stronger than you realize. It's really and you know, if you've made a bad decision or had a bad connection, as long as you've learnt from that, that's the main thing. Don't feel too bad about the connection itself. Thank you, Sylvia. Beautiful. Thank you for the love hearts and flowers. Beautiful, guys. Okay, so my last connection, I'll do Anastasia. Anastasia has asked for my last one. I would like to ask, do you see me meeting my romantic partner when I go on a trip this summer? Thank you. I'm told before that, actually. Yeah, I'm being told before. It's like there's the holiday, but it's going to happen before that. Yeah, so that's what I'm being told. All right. Well, thank you so much for connecting with me on YouTube. Have a look at my website, rondasreadings.com, if you'd like to see how else to connect with me. And thank you to all the people who let me know where they're watching from. So I do my lives every Tuesday, 7 p.m. I teach psychic development every Tuesday fortnight. So I taught tonight. I'm teaching that in 2 weeks' time. Thank you so much for the new subscribers as well. I really appreciate that. It's absolutely awesome. Please stay tuned. Please click the notification bell to be notified when I release new videos. So I do that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you have any ideas about content you'd like to see on my YouTube channel, please let me know. I'm happy to consider those. It's always interesting to see what other people want to watch. But yeah, thank you very much. Have a lovely week, everyone. I'll say goodnight. Bye.